the shorty that was on Anton, what's his name? Anton Daniels?
Anton Daniels.
Anton Daniels show.
Oh my God.
Like, explain what happened.
So it's a viral clip going around. The creator is called Anton Daniels. And he was basically doing like a live stream with other guests. And they're talking about politics. They're talking about, the current election race. I guess he asked a question like, who you voting for and why? This woman said, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. He said, why? Because she's a black woman. And that's it. And that's it. She is playing the identity politics. She is just voting for Kamala Harris because she's a black woman. Not because of any of her policies. I doubt she even know what a policy is. Not because of what she's standing for. Not because of anything positive that her and Biden is currently doing in the country. If you could find anything positive. Because of nothing. Simply because she's a black woman. Anton went off on her ass. Anton went off on her ass saying, you need to vote because of policies, not because of somebody's color or their skin. Nobody, I don't give a damn if you black, yellow, mint, green. Mm-hmm. I need to know what you're doing for this country, which will help me and other Americans so we can live better. Bro, interest rates are currently at like 9-10%.
Mm-hmm.
If Kamala
it's at 11.
11%?
Yeah.
It's at 11%. She's in the office right now with Joe Biden, with the current state of this economy. You're ignoring all of these things and said, I'm just going to vote for her because she's black. And I ain't going to put this person on blast because I love this person. But this other person that I know said the same thing. And I'm like, she got y'all, yo. She's literally, this is what I'm saying. It don't take much to get the black vote, bro.
It does not. It doesn't. Man.
All she gotta say is I'm a black American and I got Megan Thee Stallion. Boom.
And Quavo. Yo, and like, it's just crazy that she apparently, like I said earlier, she has a black father, but the man never really raised her. Like, I've seen some videos where she had like, there's this one Indian comedian. She was in the show, The Office. She was in The Office. And she's Indian, right? Yeah, so it's like, they can connect and they can relate on that because Kamala was raised mainly by her mom and whatever. And, she has a much deeper connection to that side. Mm-hmm. That's how she was raised. Like, us black people, like, when we were raised in these public schools and raised in America, like, living like that and understanding how to navigate, the household is different from an Indian household.
Yeah.
A black household is different from an Indian household.
Mm-hmm. Like, she's not in tune with the culture.
She's not in tune with it. So it's cool and all. I'm not saying there's a problem, but don't come around and then just jump and say you black because you're half black, right? If you want to get technical and you want to, hey, everybody's 2% white, 1% German, 0.9% Asian. Like, what we're going to do, just jump, well, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was Asian, so yeah, I can appeal to the Asian. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I look at her, when I look at her, I'm super serious. I'm dead ass. I don't see a black woman. I'm being honest. Like, I never looked at her as,
nobody does.
Oh, this is the first black female president of the United States of America. Like, she was never campaigning on that. It was never like brought up as such. It was more of like, oh, she's just a woman running. Oh, where's her background? She's half Indian, half black. Okay. Like, if Michelle was running, I'm looking at her as a black woman.
Yeah.
Ain't no code
If,
switching.
ands, or buts.
You know, if ands or buts, we know when Obama ran. Yeah, his who was his mother?
His mom was white.
But he identified as black. Did he go on the stage and say, "Oh, to white America, oh, I'm half white and I identify as white"? He didn't do that. And we have to be 100% on this type of shit, bro. We have to be 100. We have to be 100. Obama didn't go out and say, "Yo, I'm fucking half white."
He identified as
as black, point blank. No bullshit, no. Oh,
he wasn't a chameleon.
Exactly. The whole birth certificate shit came out. You know what I mean? Like all of that shit. It was no Obama's not black. There was no question. The dude is black. This one now.
There's questions.
You came in as the first Indian American senator. That's how you're fucking known in politics. That is how you're a senator.
Exactly.
You're known as an Indian American senator, not a black Indian American senator. That is what is written on the government website.
That's all anybody trying to
So it's
say.
like all this nonsense right now, obviously, is just to get the black vote. And black people cannot see the bullshit. That's what's really frustrating me right now.
And you know what else too? I saw some other interviews. They were like, "Who's your favorite rapper alive, Kamala?" Tupac. And then I'm like, "Man, been dead for how long?"
The question was alive.
Alive. And then she said so. Oh, man. There was something about the interview. She was like, "Yeah, she cooked good collard greens. Everybody in the neighborhood talking about she want collard greens. She had to cook so much she had to make it in the bathtub."
Pause. I'm gonna pause right there. Black people, Jamaicans don't make collard greens. So what? What?
That's a
what?
fact.
Bro, that's a fucking lie. That's a lie right there.
That's a fact.
Jamaicans don't run around talking about we make collard greens. That's for the South. That's the South. Black Americans do that.
And she's talking about she had to make it in the bathtub. I'm like, first of all, black people don't cook shit in the bathtub. We don't want shit in no bathtub.
Exactly. we know only a certain type of people make shit inside of the bathtub. I'm not even going to try to go down that road right now, but we know. But what I'm trying to say is this is all bullshit. If she was trying to pull up her black roots and all that stuff, why you ain't talking about the Jamaicans? Why are you not saying anything? Because Jamaica is not a part of America. And we had a whole episode about black Americans versus foreign blacks, where we say Jamaicans don't even identify themselves as blacks in America because they draw a fucking line between that. So we already talk about all of this shit on the podcast, and especially for some, I hope a lot of our viewers are not going to be voting for this nonsense. But we talked about it already. Like, you can't sit here and tell me this woman is now all of a sudden black because her father is Jamaican, right? And she's talking about collard greens. Like, if she was Jamaican, why didn't she bring Shensia on the stage instead of Meg Thee Stallion?
That's true.
Why didn't she try to bring up Bob Marley or Marcus Garvey or try to bring up some of them other Jamaican leaders that tried to, push the movement for black people? Why she never did that?
I said, you know how many great black leaders we have in this country that you could have bring to the presidential rally to speak to black America? You bring fucking Quavo and Meg Thee Stallion. We have so many prominent leaders right now that could have went up on stage and said black America and be able to articulate why they should vote for you. You say, you know what? I'm not even going to go that deep. I'm going to just bring Quavo. You come up there, talk your shit. Meg, go twerk. Boom, I got the black vote.
Yo, Vibes Cartel is free, and she didn't even say anything about that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The man is free. She's supposed to be allegedly half Jamaican, and she didn't say anything about that. And what even bothers me the most, and look, I don't have a problem with who you want to marry, who you want to date, but her husband is white on top of that. And if you know anything, right, in the real fucking world, the man is a leader of the household. Right? The man's a leader of the household. Right? She could be, quote unquote, leader of the country or whatever. But we know, no matter what race, age, whatever you are, right? The man is predominantly he's gonna be his race. Like the culture is gonna be more on his side. Like a lot of the stuff is gonna be more on his side, right? We get that. So Kamala's really been whitewashed.
Yeah, cause she's not in tune with her culture.
She's not in tune with the culture.
Put that on her children.
I don't even honestly. I haven't even done no research on her husband, but has he been to Jamaica? Has he been walking around in the parishes, walking around taking photo ops? None of that.
Yeah, we was just talking about that.
None of that. Did he do that? I mean, I don't hear nothing about it. I mean, if it was that important, they would have been showing all of that stuff already. She would have talked about it already, right? So it's like, where's this blackness? Where is it? Where's the Jamaicanness? Where's her father? Why her father didn't come out and say something? Like, where is all of that?
I just don't like feeling like. I just don't like the pandering. Basically, I just don't like how she thinks how stupid the black community is, bro. She thinks that